Hi everyone, so today I would like to talk to you about my schooling career. So in grade 1 we had this oral presentation where we had to write a poem about anything and present it in front of a audience. So I presented my poem in front of the audience, and then I remember there was this girl that also presented her poem in front of the audience. I only can remember the both of us presenting. I can't actually remember anyone else presenting, to be fair, so maybe my memory serves me wrong. But anyway, there was a class full of people, audience, and I had to present my poem. I didn't get an A plus, I got a C, and my classmate, I think at the time, got an A for her poem that she presented. In grade 2, all I can remember was I went up to the teacher. In grade 2, all I could remember was I went up to the teacher and I presented her with cards, right? I wanted to show her a magic trick and I couldn't do it properly, so I failed at it, and I just looked at her and I just thought, man, I couldn't do it, And then in grade 3, I remember I was very good at maths. In grade 4, we had a life lesson in class, or it was a significant, sorry, let me start again. In grade 4, I had a life lesson learned in my class. The teacher would ask us, is there something we found in the bread that might be different? So the teacher asked us if there was something in the bread that would... The teacher asked us if there's something in the bread that was different. So I told her I found wheat. And she said, no, I'm not talking about that. So what she meant was maybe something different, like a piece of glass or a piece of stone or something like that, to that effect, right? And I'm gonna cut the and the ums. Okay. So what I learned from that was that, oh, I should keep my chair still. Okay. So what I learned from that was that in any negative situation, I would always try to be the positive one. And whatever negative stuff life throws at you, you need to be positive towards it. Okay. In grade 5, I tried out hockey and it didn't work out for me. So I think what I need to learn from that is I need to be more confident in my abilities. I needn't to give up so quickly. I need to train harder, work smarter, and just enjoy life. In grade 6, I remember I was very good at science. Science just was something that I grew into very quickly. Okay. In grade 7, I went to a new school. I need to keep my chair still. Okay. In grade 7, I went to a new school. I changed from schools and I had to adjust to the new school regime and whatever. I had to make new friends. I had to just adapt to the environment. It was a private school. I went from a public school to a private school, which was a bit different. But otherwise, I enjoyed it. Like, I made a lot of friends, and yeah, it's like, it's not that my friends are all gone, you know? I can't find, never mind, let's get that. Okay. In grade 8, I had a heartache. Okay, let me keep the chair still. Okay. In grade 8, I had the heartache. In grade 8, I had the heartache of losing a parent. I lost my mom at a very young age, and it was age 13. And I remember that day very clearly. Like, I came home from school, my dad came to fetch me, and I just had this very heart-wrenching feeling coming out of my chest. And I went inside the house, and my whole family was there. Not my whole family, but some of my family members. And they broke the news to me that my mom wasn't there anymore. So I cried my heart out, and my sister, the first thing she told me after I burst out in tears was, home is not a place where you go to, it's where you come to. And I can remember that very clearly. Okay. In grade 9, I was very disciplined in maths. I could remember that very clearly. The teacher would use a stick to hit us on our hand when we would not be disciplined in our work. But right now, currently in South Africa, the teachers cannot discipline you with hitting you anymore. So yeah, there's that. In grade 10, I remember I used to love biology very much. I could understand I could grasp the biological ideas and things, and that was very fascinating to me. In grade 11, I remember I used to write a lot of essays in English, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Like, it was something, you had to be creative and enjoy your writing, so you would write whatever stories, whether fiction or so I remember this one thing that I almost said lecturer, she's actually a teacher at that stage of whatever, because the difference between teacher and lecturer is that the difference between teacher and lecturer is a teacher is one that teaches at a school, a lecturer is one that teaches at a university or college. Okay, so I remember what she said. My English teacher used to say that you cannot write a whole story and at the end say, and I woke up and it was just a dream, you know? So that was quite cool. In grade 12, I had the most fun. We had made matric grade 12 jackets, and I don't have that jacket anymore, I don't think. I don't know what happened to it, but for some reason it just went missing. And then we went to a matric ball, and I remember I kind of, yeah, but grade 12 was fun nonetheless. Okay, so in 2010, this was after my grade 12 year, I had the opportunity to meet new friends, discover all the various areas of life. In 2010, I had the opportunity to meet various people from all across the country, and it was at a university, and I remember it very clearly that I met people from all walks of life. We did... Okay, I'm stuck. In 2011, I started my journey as a food technologist. I studied food technology. I got my degree in 5 years' time, or was it 6 years' time? Let me think. 2011 was starting, right? So that's one, and I ended in 2050. So that 15. So that was 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was 5 years, yes. So it took me 5 years to complete my food technology diploma, and I just enjoyed it. Like, I learned a lot of basic knowledge in food technology, and I had some experience in the food technology world. And in 2018, after I had some industrial experiences in the food technology, food science career, I started in 2018 with my education degree, and I'm currently busy with it still. It's taking me a while, but there's obviously reasons for that, and I enjoy it very much. I do struggle sometimes, but I won't be struggling this year so much, because I think that maybe I just have to work harder at it than I used to before, because there's only 2 years left, and after that I can be end of next year I can be a teacher. So yeah, I don't know, it's weird, me being a teacher. I never thought I'd be a teacher. What? Yeah, so that is my list that I wanted to talk to you about today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.